Hello, I'm Crystal. It's the 30th of October 2014. Last night my son went to Gloucestershire. On the train we went to the Chatham railway station, checked how much the ticket would cost, and David's paid for the ticket out of his own money, which was £63.50 or something to that effect. I can't afford to go. I obviously would like to go up there, but I can't afford it. I need to eat, I need to pay bills. So he went last night, and I think he got the 8:24 p.m. train, I'm not sure. And he's gone up to see Andrew, Rebecca and his dad. And I am down here, and actually it's quite peaceful. It's very peaceful. I have had one of the most wonderful night's sleep I've had in absolute ages. I went to bed about 10:30. I normally don't have to, but because we live in a small living space, go to bed about 2 or 3 in the morning on a school holiday. Yesterday, Colin Heppenstall, a social worker, came round and looked at the flat and said that there's no way that David can live in here. So he is rushing things along. And David, he mentioned Endeavour Project and somewhere else that David could have a room somewhere with supported housing. And he did mention the fact that some of these people have problems, but would David get along with them? And David said he could. But the one main thing is that David will have his own room with a key and a lock and a decent bed to sleep on, and he will be looked after because someone is on the desk. So I picked up the Metro from Chatham railway station last night, and it says, "Migrants ready to die for your British benefits. The Mayor of Calais warns MPs of growing crisis." This paper is dated Wednesday, October the 29th. Just going through it. Teen dies fighting in Syria 6 months after his brother. Council clerk kills his wife and daughters before himself. Beaten up by a thug in a wheelchair. A father was left with a broken jaw after being attacked by a man in a motorised wheelchair. I've got James Blunt in the newspaper. Russell Brand. They're advertising Halloween, of course, because it's tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to that. I will be by myself, but I'm going to be buying a couple of pumpkins today. I've made the mistake of saying I'm going to get pumpkins today out loud. I just hope that I get 2 that are not too bruised, battered, trod on, or there aren't any at all. But I do hope I get 2 pumpkins. David and I went to the Sir Robert Peel newsagents by the moat last night, and he bought 3 scratch cards, and I got some cream soda and some chewing gum because I had a dry mouth. As predicted, there hasn't been one stupid phone call, and there have been no sick texts all last night or this morning, and I don't predict that they will start happening until David comes back. I'm not saying it's David's fault. I'm saying maybe it's someone that knows David and is thinking they're winding David up when they're winding me up and making me ill. I'm going out to the library later. I'm going out to look for 2 pumpkins. I'm going up to my parents tomorrow. I got a SCART lead from Wilkinson yesterday so that I can watch a couple of horror DVDs which I bought yesterday from the pound shop, which are The Theatre of Fear and Vampire. And that's it really. But I had one of the most peaceful nights ever sleep. As soon as David went, there was massive drilling noises coming from way in the centre of Chatham. really loud, shut the window, blocked it out, double glazing. The builders were drilling this morning, but I've had a brilliant sleep. I had over 9 hours sleep, so that didn't matter to me either. And I'm classing myself as single, so hopefully I'll find a like-minded person like myself, not one that treats me like rubbish.